Coach there, just practice cross and very good to see him trying to get out and put some pressure on Brazil as they try and fall back. That's 3 goals advantage they have. Brazil just happy to keep one side on penalty area. Keep it since the yellow jersey currently has the one side of the penalty area. There's a chip forward, looking for the ball across the left part, so the Gordon Barrow.
Substitution for Brazil in the field of 11, Gianfrancisco Costa. On his place, number 5, Marcos Yuri Cabral da Costa.
Brazil, 15 yards inside the Great Britain half. Wide left. Driven inside the box, the short back to Brazil player, Great Britain showed enough play back with the player, making one back with nothing under the clear, Great Britain's line for a moment. And Brazil head it back, centrally to their keeper Marcos Santos Ferreira, who rolls it out to Alves Vieira. Alves Vieira now space in there, attacking right Brazil, plays the ball in the right channel, that's a great ball looking for the Costa Silva. Costa Silva now runs the byline, but runs out of space, and it'll be a goal kick to Great Britain. So Canal to take this for Great Britain. Kicks long and high towards the halfway line. Diallo tries to head it on but heads it back inside his own half. And has given away a free kick for an off the ball collision with the other Brazilian players. And it will be a free kick to Brazil. Ran into number 5 there, Cabral da Costa. Still over exuberant trying to get the ball. So 14 minutes still to play here in the second half. Still Brazil 3, Great Britain 0. The ball, free kicks taken to the right channel for number 10, Silva de Oliveira. Tight to the touchline, forced back. Goes back to number 3, Alves Vieira. Alves Vieira plays it central. It's now Brazil managed to get past 1 or 2 players. And number 6 takes a shot. It's a great save by Canales. Number 6, Tosses Calvo, managed to get a shot on goal there in a great effort and a great save by Canal. So corner it'll be to Brazil. From there attacking left. Oh no, sorry, a throw in. Still from there attacking left. Level with the penalty area. Crowd of players around him, but Brazil managed to maintain possession. And the ball does go out of play now. The referee has awarded a free kick and Brazil get on with it quickly, but still they're camped down at the far corner flag. Great Britain not letting them out easy, and Brazil players doing well to hold off the advances of Blair Glynn. But the only expense for a corner is Greber's attention, so corner to Brazil it is with 12.5 minutes to go. So Brazil take the corner, goes back to number 10, Silva de Oliveira. Now played centrally to the edge of the penalty area, and it's a free kick given against the number 7 for Great Britain, Michael Barker, against the number 5, Cabral da Costa. That's in dangerous position for Brazil. So Brazil now with this free kick. So Brazil just right of centre, so a yard away from the edge of the penalty area. It could be Alves Vieira over this one for Brazil. So Alves Vieira waits for a bit of movement, referee blows whistle. Now plays it wide right to number 10, Silva de Oliveira. Silva de Oliveira is trying to jinx his way past one or two Great Britain defenders, but that's gone out for a corner. Matthew Ellis there with the tackle. So throwing to Brazil. So corner to Brazil. Just happy to keep it in that left hand to right hand corner of the pitch for Brazil. Number 10 Silva de Oliveira creates some space. It's the number 9 can control it, and now Fletcher can bring the ball away for Great Britain and plays it inside. The Great Britain win a free kick there after Michael Barker was brought down just inside zone half, which Diallo will take quickly, plays a 1-2. 2 or 3 Brazil shirts around him. Diallo now switches from left to right, tries to play in the ball between two, but manages to win the ball back up the ricochet. Now Diallo attacking down the left. But 2 or 3 Brazil players around him, and now tries to hook the ball up to Fletcher, and Fletcher unfortunately can't get enough on it. It's gone out for a goal kick to Brazil with 10 minutes left to go here in the second half.
Substitution for Great Britain, leaving the field number 3, Matthew Ellis. On in his place, number 5, James Richmond.
So Matthew Ellis is substitute up for Great Britain, and James Richmond comes on in his place. And when we resume, it's still a goal kick to Brazil from the right side of the 6-yard box. The keeper will take this. Takes a few steps back and now kicks the ball along to the right side and finds the Brazil shirt. Number 3, Alves Vieira. Alves Vieira now switches the ball wide left and well dispossessed by Diallo, but can only play out for a throw in for Brazil just inside their own half, and they're attacking left. 9 minutes left to go. Still Brazil 3, Great Britain 0. So throw into Brazil. Brazil throw it down the line, looking for number 9, Costa Silva. Costa Silva has fumbled off the ball, and he's won a free kick for his team just close to their attacking left touch line, about 5-6 yards inside the Great Britain half. Free kick taken short on the ground, but it's picked off there by Great Britain. Great Britain can now come forward with the Bilos on a charge now for Great Britain. Back to Wild, takes a shot on early, the keeper palms it down to him and almost on the rebound. Bilo almost profited from it, and Brazil defenders had to get back and clear it out for a corner, but the most positive bit of play from Great Britain this half. Then Bilo went on an inspired run through the middle of the park, was almost rewarded with Great Britain's first goal of the game. But corner it is to Great Britain from there, attacking right. Diallo will take. Left footed in swinging. Everybody bar 1 or 2 inside or around the penalty area. So the Islander swings it over to the far post, and that's almost on the plate there for Michael Barker. And Brazil player had to be on his toes, head it away from him at the expense of another corner, and Diallo trots across to take this from the other side. So Great Britain in the little final stages, trying to build up some pressure on Brazil with 7 minutes left to go in the second half. So Diallo for Great Britain. Takes this left-footed long to the far post, and that was almost a chance for Dembailo again, but unfortunately by a bit too much power on it, and he could only header it over the bar for a goal kick to Brazil. So goal kick taken along down the left channel for Brazil, where they hold the ball up, forced to go back a bit, but now they can start attacking, they've opened up a bit of space, and now they switch the ball all the way out to the right, and that's almost found the green shirt, but a great bit of defending by Great Britain, holds them for a while, but now they come again. Now you got the ball centre of goal, halfway inside the Great Britain half, and number 5 there slips over. Kosovo's trying to shoot the ball, but finally Brazil still have the ball with Luciano da Costa Silva. Tricks past one player on their attacking right, level with the Great Britain penalty area. Up there, going now at the moment. Those two very close company, gets away from him, and now plays ball in the box to feet and almost wins the ball back. And there is tricky, managed to keep the play alive for Brazil. He goes towards the corner flag just to keep the ball and wins the corner off Blair Glenn. So corner to Brazil from their attacking right. As I said, corner kick goes over everybody and into touch for the far side for a throw into Great Britain. So 5 minutes to go here in the second half. Throws taken along to Fletcher. Fletcher heads it on down the line, but I think the ball just go past him out for a goal kick. So goal kick to Brazil. 5 minutes exactly left to play. Goes alongside Great Britain, half the Brazilian player, let's bounce over him, but that gives Berglund the chance to pick it up for Great Britain, and now Diallo has it just inside the centre circle, now shifts the ball to the left, goes on the run, he's got a player outside and Barker tried to play Fletcher, that's a great ball to Diallo, that's almost a goal for Great Britain. The goal was gaping there for number 4, Dembailo, and after a great ball by Diallo into him, that should have been, could have been Great Britain's first goal of the game. They were queuing up there, even Fletcher behind them could have had a chance as well, and probably could make it pay, but they have to settle for a corner. Corner to Great Britain it is. Be from their attacking left, left-footed out, swinging. Over the keeper it goes, and unfortunately over everybody it goes, and it goes out for a throw-in on the far side. So throw into Brazil, throws it in field. Now Brazil keep the ball in the left position and ball's helped back to the keeper, has a bit of space in front of him. Shifts it to the right. And tackle comes in from, strong tackle comes in from Diallo. On to Costa Silva, won the ball, but a bit too strong for the referee's liking. He's given a free kick in Brazil's favour. So free kick to Brazil, close to the right touchline. Which number 3 will take, Alves Vieira. Plays all the way back to his goalkeeper. So Brazil goalkeeper with ball at feet on the edge of his penalty area. Nobody really pressing him at the moment, so no rush to take this for the final few minutes of the game now. So with the result wrapped up in Brazil, rather off a few moments, hit the ball into touch needlessly, and now England, Great Britain could try and attack, but Barlow couldn't get on the end of the ball. It's passed his way, and now Brazil can bring the ball out defence and attack at the left channel with a bit of pace. And now the number 10, Silva de Oliveira, from the penalty area, cuts in, tries to play the ball to Costa Silva, but the ball wasn't quite the right accuracy for him. It goes out for a throw-in. So Great Britain take this throw-in quickly, and I think David Diallo is quite ready for it. He got wrestled out of it, and ball's going to have to touch again for a Great Britain throw-in. 2 minutes left to go. Great Britain throwing halfway inside their own half, and they're attacking left. Diallo rolls it into play, back to Barlow, and they win another throw-in again off the tackle of Carlo da Costa. So Barlow to take this throw, Great Britain sides to go overhead. Plays it to Diallo. Diallo just inside the Brazil half, has Fletch just wide of him, I believe, and plays the ball next. Sorry, that's Blair Glynn just wide of him. Close to the touchline, ball goes into box. Diallo managed to keep it in play, but can't bring it down for himself, and Brazil managed to hook the ball away. The ball is out of play for a throw into Brazil, just inside the Great Britain half on Brazil's attacking left. So ball's rolled in, and Brazil decide to go back inside their own half. They've lost out, and Diallo wins the ball and wins a free kick just inside the Brazil half in the centre. And Diallo kicks against the Brazil player. It wasn't far enough away, and Great Britain gets to retake it. So Diallo trying to wrestle himself some space, and does. But 2 or 3 Brazil shirts around him, tries to get away, but seems to get fouled 3 times and wins the free kick for his team. At 15 yards away from the penalty area, central. So Diallo to take this for Great Britain in the last few seconds of normal time. Takes shot on cannons off, and that's a great reflex save by Brazilian keeper Marcos dos Santos Ferreira. And keeps Brazil's clean sheet.
The official has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes additional time.
So corner to Great Britain it is. Left foot from Diallo, driven low this time and almost caught Brazil out, and they have to put the ball out of touch for another corner. So corner again from Diallo. Diallo now spins ball to the far post, looking for a runner, but that's gone over everybody, and they'll go up for a goal kick to Brazil, and we'll enter the final minute of the 2 added on here. As the scoreline remains, Brazil 3, Great Britain 0. So Brazil keepers happy to pick that long high inside. The Great Britain half is picked up by a Brazilian player, and he'll win a free kick after the challenge there by Blair Glynn. So be a free kick to Brazil. At 5 yards inside the Great Britain half. I believe Blair Glynn might be yellow carded because of that challenge. The referee seems to have his hand in his pocket there. Almeida Sousa plays the ball up the line. Plays the ball inside, trying to find a runner, and the ball's almost in there, but a great recovery. Clearance there by Great Britain keeps the scoreline at just 3-0. But Brazil are on the attack again. The Costa Silva trying to bring the ball forward. Brazil fakes skill once, and now wins a corner off Glenn Barrett for Blair Glynn. So corner for Brazil. Keep the ball inside the corner as they wind the clock down into the final few seconds here. Looks like the game's going to end by Brazil winning by 3-0 as Connell takes this goal kick for Great Britain. Ball goes long inside the Brazil half. Great Britain managed to keep it alive with a back heel, but that's gone back to a Brazil player, and Great Britain can't keep hold of the ball. And it'll be a free kick for Brazil, which they take quickly. A bit too quickly for the referee's liking as we enter now the 63rd minute of all the added on minutes, and the referee isn't happy, goes to his pocket again, branching another yellow card, and that means it's a red card for Blair Glynn. Opening day of the tournament, 2 yellows as equal a red card, and Blair Glynn has been given his marching orders by the referee. The dying embers of the game, Great Britain down to 6 players. So Brazil takes free kick down the right side. Switches the play to the left now for Brazil, still inside the Great Britain half now with the man advantage. They play the ball to the attacking right to Brazil, just over the halfway line. Good play to be back to Abbas Vieira. And the final whistle rings out. It's Brazil 3, Great Britain 0.
Full time at the Riverbank Arena. It's ended Great Britain 0, Brazil 3. Would you please show your appreciation for our athletes from Brazil and Great Britain? So here's how Group B looks after the first round of games. It's Ukraine out in pole position. They won their opening game with a +9 goal difference. Brazil in second place, win and a +3 goal difference. It's Great Britain in third and United States of America in fourth.
Ranked #1 player, and Melissa Tapper is the world ranked #4 player. Just to say that Partika on away here beat Umran Ertis 3-0, Yang Kwan 3-0, and beat Agam Morabi 3-0. Melissa Tapper on her way here. She's also had to beat 3 players to get to this semi-final stage. So as we prepare for the second game, Partika high-fives her coach, sprints back to the table, well, jogs back to the table. But she's obviously wanting to keep herself up in the spirit. She won the first game 11-9. She'll want to capitalise on that. Whereas Melissa Tapper will know she's in this game. She just lost by the odd point. So it'll be interesting to see how this second game pans out. Partika to serve. Straight away Partika serving short. Tapper flicked it back to the backhand. Partika came in with the backhand down the line. Partika serves cross court, and again she's served cross court. Tapper's put it back onto the backhand, but Partika's actually gone down the line. So it's Tapper to serve, 1-0 down and 2-0 down in the game. And now what Partika's doing, she's just giving the ball a bit more air in terms of topspin, makes it more difficult to block the ball on the table. Melissa Tapper 3-0 down. Partika moved round then onto a forehand side, but just missed the block. Tapper blocked the ball really quickly, and Partika missed the ball. So in this semi-final match, it's now 3-1 to Partika in the second game. And there we have it. There was a backhand to backhand exchange on the diagonal. And then very cleverly, Partika just put a bit more topspin into the middle. And Tapper put the ball off the end. She now leads 4-1. Oh, that was a great return from Melissa Tapper. There was a bit of topspin on there. Partika coming through the ball with a bit of reverse topspin. Tapper read that ball really quickly and played it down the line with her backhand very strong and left Partika failing in her wake. So it's now Tapper 4-2 down. A lot of backspin on that return from Partika, and Melissa Tapper just failed to actually pick the ball up. She now trails 5-2. And now that backhand's just missing. She's probably just a bit tense now. She needs to try and relax. Partika taking control of this second game. She now leads 6-2, and she's actually serving. Oh, and Tapper's just missed that return. It came down to a forehand, and she just missed it, so she now trails 7-2. Partika with one serve to come. And again, Tapper's just missed the ball. She just missed timing the ball now. In the first game, she was doing really well, but now she trails 8-2 and is serving. And a missed serve there, just clipped the edge. She's now 9-2 behind in the second game. And again, just misreading the serve. Heavy backspin from Partika, and she put the ball into the net with her forehand. Partika's serve. And that's a fantastic finish from Partika. She's now in the ascendancy. She takes the second game 11-2. And the world number one, showing why she's world number one, with a commanding performance in that second game. Both players going back to their respective coaches. Just to explain in terms of classification, they're both class 10 players, which for them stands to be, they have mild restriction of movement in lower limb or a plain arm, but they both have, both of these players have got very strong arms. Their disability is on the right hand side, so they both play left-handed, but their movement and everything else, their agility is fantastic. They're both world-class players. Partika's gone back to the table already. Melissa Tapper still talking to her coach, listening intently on how to get into this game, because at the moment, if it goes the same way, Partika will actually progress to the final. So Tapper has to get back into this game some way. She has to try and stop Partika getting in with strong shots. She really has to get in first. Sebastian Coe is in the audience as well. He's come to watch the table tennis, which is fantastic. And there we have it. Tapper with a short topspin serve, and then a bullet of a forehand down to towards Partika's forehand. And she's tried the same tactic, but she's just missed the end. But I think this is the tactic she needs to employ. She needs to try and get into the rallies first, stop Partika getting in with strong forehand and backhand topspins. And there's great backspin serve from Partika there. Tapper failing to lift it, so she's lost a point. And Partika wins, leads 2-1. And that was a great ball from Tapper, spun it up heavy and then punched it back into Partika's backhand. And now it's 2-2. It's a very bright start from Tapper in this third game. Oh, and she's tried to play that top spin, maybe a bit, trying to force it too much, I think, at the moment. I think she needs to make sure she gets it on the ball on the table, but she's very positive, which is a good thing. And again, she's just, what Partika's doing really well is she's digging that ball with a lot of backspin into the backhand of Tapper, who's just failing to just lift the ball. So it's Poland who lead Australia 4-2. And there you have it, Partika with a traditional backhand topspin and then a forehand down the line. And quite rightly so, I think the Australian coach has called a timeout. Partika punching the air, she's happy. But obviously this is a crucial point in the match now, because at 5-2 down, Melissa Tapper needs some inspiration. She needs to keep fighting, and I'm sure she'll be getting some words of wisdom from a coach. Meanwhile, the Polish coach is smiling. She's happy with her players' progress so far. She's actually 2-0 up in games and 5-2 up in 2-0 up in games and 5-2 up in this particular game. There are 22 seconds left of the timeout, and I suspect that Tapper will take all those 22 seconds that are left out of the minute. But Partika's gone back to the table already, and she's just towelled down. As I said, the clock is running down. Melissa Tapper high fives her coach, wipes her face with a towel, and then returns to the table. Very crucial after the timeout, she gets a great start. And it's Tapper to serve. She's 5-2 down, one serve to come. Oh, and that just drifted long, and Partika just topspin that heavy back into the Tapper backhand, and she now leads 6-2.
I think it's from here. It's up here, 2-6.
Partika to serve, 6-2 in the lead in the third game. And there, Partika is so strong on both backhand and forehand wings. She played her backhand and then twitched to her forehand straight away to play a forehand winner down the Tapper forehand. Tapper there just failing to make the grade again, just making the ball go off the end of the table. She now trails 8-2, and she needs to do something quickly if she's to get back in this game. A great topspin, just what we call a dummy topspin. Not a lot of spin on the ball, so Partika didn't know how much was on it, and it went into the net. So she now trails 8-3. Oh, she's just gone wide on the forehand. She wipes the table. She's still bouncing around Tapper, so she still believes she can do something in this game. Partika 9-3 up in the third game. Tapper acknowledges her good fortune there, played a backhand, but it clipped the net, and it sort of made the ball go a bit funny, and Partika just missed the ball, so she now leads 9-4 Partika with one serve to come. And there we have it, a short backspin serve, but she's very strong with a backhand down the line. Partika now at match point, 10-4 up. And there it is, she punches the air. Melissa Tapper loses the third game, 11-4. Partika advances to the final. She smiles, she actually winks at the coach and gives him a high five, but she knows how difficult that was. She acknowledges her support. There are a lot of Polish supporters in the crowd today. The Polish coach is smiling. They're both happy. She's reached the final. And I'll be back shortly with your next instalment. Thanks very much.
So the last match in these group of matches is on table 8. Timeout called, 60 seconds break for coaches to give advice to the players before taking the table again. Fantastic match concludes on table 8 with Hezlihan Kavas of Turkey winning 3-2. More matches coming right up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you ready for more world-class table tennis? Okay, let's welcome the players and officials for the semi-finals of the men's singles at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. On table 6, it's a class 11 match representing France, Pascal Pierre-Lial. Representing Hungary, Peter Palos. Representing Denmark, Peter Rosenmeier. The umpire is... And assistant umpire, David Brown from Great Britain. On table 3, it's a class 3 match representing Serbia, Zlatko Kessler. Representing Germany, Thomas Schmidberger. The umpire is Jiang Ying-Chu from the People's Republic of China, and the assistant umpire, Margot Fraser from Great Britain. On table 1, it's a class 3 match representing the People's Republic of China, Feng Panfeng. And representing France, Florian Marion. The umpire is Alawi Belgath from Qatar, and the assistant umpire, Neil Montfort from Australia. On table 4, it's a class 6 match representing Spain, Alvaro Valera. Representing France, Bastien Grundele. The umpire is Marta Zilli from Hungary, and the assistant umpire, Michael Payne from Great Britain. And on table 8, it's a class 11 match representing Poland, Paweł Olajarski. And representing the Republic of Korea, Son Byung-jun. The umpire is Boris Rako from Slovakia, and the assistant umpire, Neil Curtis from Great Britain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's make some noise for all these semi-finalists at London 2012 Paralympic Games. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, semi-final Saturday continues here at XL. All these players vying for gold here in London. Couple of players to look out for. On table 1 from China, Feng Panfeng, aged 23 and world ranked at number 1. A tight-handed classic offensive player. He won the gold medal in Class 3 at the Beijing Paralympics. Through the preliminaries, he beat Kim Jin-sung of Republic of Korea 3-0. He also beat Yaroslav Hadrava of the Czech Republic 3-0 and also Thomas Pinas of Spain 3-0. Up against Florian Merien from France, world ranked number 4, gold medal winning team at the 2008 Paralympics in Beijing after making his debut back in 2003. On table 2 from Thailand, Rungrod Tanium, 25 years old, and in his quarter-final defeated Alexander Ezalov of the Russian Federation 3-0. Up against, from Denmark, Peter Rosenmeier. Peter works as a project development manager. He is a left-handed classic offensive player, and in the quarter-final beat the Hong Kong China player Choi Hing Lam 3-0. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, make some noise for all these players!
Time. First game. Time Young to serve. Love all. One love. One all. Rosenmeier. Jiang. Second game, Rosenmeier to serve, love all. Love one. One all. One, two.
ต้องหมดเลยเหลือแต่แค่ไม่กล้าตีไม่กล้าตีแล้วขาไม่ไปหาลูกถ้าตีไปอย่างนี้น้ำหนักเดินได้แล้วได้จังหวะมันยัดอยู่แล้วทำยังไงก็ได้ให้มันยัดใช่ปะยัดแล้วเสียร้องทุกลูกนะ
Third game, Tanium Young to serve, level. One love. One all. Timeout. Tiny Yom. Eight, 6. 9, 6. Rosenmeier. Fourth game, Rosenmeier to serve, love all. Love 1.
So here we have the 5th game of this.
So it's 2-1 now on table 2. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, boys
Class
and girls,
6
get behind these players. Let's
men's
make some
match
noise.
between Rumgrod Tanium and Peter Rosenmeier. It's the 5th game. It's 2-all. My name's Frau Anthony. I'm your in-ear commentator for this fifth game match. It's a semi-final. Both players have been playing fantastic table tennis. It's been wonderful to watch, and it's the 5th game. Everything to play for. Rosenmeier just going to the towel. He's got some water on his bat. Fifth game, love all.
Love one.
Tanium tried to go down the line then with a short forehand service, but just missed it. So it's now love 1. And he shouts in delight, roars in delight as he wins that second point. It's Rosenmeier to serve. It's 2-all. 2-all in games, and now it's 2-1 to Tanium in the 5th game. Great topspin to topspin, and it's Tanium who wins it, and his coach puts both hands in the air. That was a fantastic rally. And it's Tanium who wins it, running around and he roars in delight. And that's a great float serve. Rosenmeier thinking there was backspin on it, got underneath it, but there was just too much. There was no spin on it at all. And now Rosenmeier takes his time out. Rosenmeier, the current Paralympic
crucial
champion.
moments in this.
He's wanting to defend his title.
Decisive game in this match.
Tanium, who's taken an early lead.
Signals
He leads
timeout.
4-1.
60 seconds break before the players will come back to the table.
Tanium is 25 years old. He's ranked in the world's top 4. Rosenmeier were also ranked in the world's top 4. Both players wanting to get to the final of London 2012. There are 12 seconds left on the timeout clock. Once that's gone down, the players will have to come back to the table. The referee takes the timeout board off the match, off the table. Rosenmeier puts his towel in his box, and Tanium's there at the table. Rosenmeier now attaches the bat to his left hand. It's a fantastic game of table tennis. Tanium served down the line. Rosenmeier put it back down the backhand. Tanium tried to get a forehand but didn't get it. So now Rosenmeier 4-2 down but serving. Strong backhand from Rosenmeier. Top spin from Tanium. Tanium again. Oh, and he slipped there, but he managed to get the forehand in. And Rosenmeier put the ball into the net. So it's now Tanium who leads 5-2. They will swap over if it goes to a 5th game. Both players will swap over at 5. So it's Tanium that leads 5-2. It's 2-all. But don't discount Rosenmeier. Rosenmeier's the champion. He'll want to win this game. Tanium will want to get to the final. It's evenly poised, evenly balanced. Rosenmeier serves to the backhand with a strong backhand. And again, that strong backhand of Rosenmeier. Very strong, wins the point 5-3. Massive roars of approval from the crowd. Tanium into the backhand, Rosenmeier to the backhand. They're all playing across the backhand. And now it's a forehand. And Tanium shouts in delight as he plays the ball down to the forehand, and Rosenmeier missed the shot, so it's now 6-3 to Tanium. Tanium serves down the backhand and loops it down the backhand with his forehand, and he punches the air twice with his left hand. He says he's in control. He walks round, comes back to the table, prepares, gets into his prepared stance. Rosenmeier to serve. Rosenmeier across court. They're both playing cross court. Tanium into the middle, and he's played it into the middle, but he acknowledges that he hit the edge of the table. Great sportsmanship there, but he'll take the point. He'll take it every day, all day. It's 8-3 to Tanium. Backhand serve from Rosenmeier, forehand, and I thought he's changed tactics now. Rosenmeier's gone to his forehand just to change it up a bit. So he served on his backhand, but he played a forehand across the court diagonal. It's 8-4. Tanium to serve. Backhand to backhand. Oh, and again, Tanium puts his thing up, and there's a lone Thailand support on, shouting Thailand, Thailand. Oh, and there it is. He played a forehand to across court to Rosenmeier's forehand, and then played it to the backhand, and it's now match point to Tanium. He has 6 match points. And he's played Rosenmeier going to his stop backhand topspin. Don't discount Rosenmeier at this point. He's saved 1 match point. He's got to save another 5 to stay in this game. Rosenmeier to serve. He's going to serve backhand. Served it cross court. And then again, Tanium playing it to his backhand quite safe. But again, Rosenmeier playing a strong backhand, and it's now 10-6. Tanium to serve. He's got 4 match points. And again, and that's it. Tanium puts both hands in the air. He's beaten the Beijing Class 6 champion, and he acknowledges the crowd.
Show your appreciation for both players, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Fantastic table tennis on table 2.
Takes the towel,
and it's Rungros Tanium of Thailand who takes his place in the final of the Class 6 competition. More action coming right up.
Rosenmeier, gracious in defeat, shakes the Thailand coach's hand, acknowledges the fact that he's had some help from his coach, but he loses the game. 11-6 in the 5th game. Tanium goes forward to the final. My name's Farrell Anthony. I've been your in-ear commentator for this 5th game of this match. I'll be with you shortly.
We hope you've been enjoying the action here at XL. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome the players and officials for the semi-finals of the men's singles at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. On table 6, it's a class 7 match representing Ukraine, Mikhailo Popov. Representing Germany, Jochen Volmet. The umpire is Jackie Williams from Great Britain, and assistant umpire Mick Reynolds from Great Britain. On table 2, it's a class 7 match representing Ukraine, Maxim Nikolenko. Representing Great Britain, William Billy. The umpire is Sati Zator from India. And assistant umpire Milena Kreml from Slovenia. Korea. And assistant umpire Leonor De Mario from Brazil. On table 1, it's a class 4 match representing the Republic of Korea, Kim Jong-gun. Representing Egypt, Sameh Saleh. The umpire is Angelo Eichmans from the Netherlands, and assistant umpire Linda Reid from Great Britain. On table 4, it's a class 8 match representing Slovakia, Richard Shesti. Representing Sweden, Emil Andersson. The umpire is Derek Sherritt from Great Britain, and assistant umpire Russell Sutcliffe from Great Britain. And on table 8, it's a class 8 match representing the People's Republic of China, Zhao Shuai. And representing Great Britain, Ross Wilson. The umpire is Igor Borodovchenko from the Russian Federation, and the assistant umpire, Yelena Karshit from the United States of America. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get behind all of these players at the London 2012 Paralympic Games. So on table 2, representing Great Britain, it's William Bailey. World ranked number 2, his second Paralympic Games. He began playing age 7 at his family home. He won gold medal in the German Open. He also has been world number 1. In the preliminaries, he beat Yutana Nupsaga of Thailand 3-0 and Liao Ke-li of China 3-0. And he's up against Maxim Nikolenko from Ukraine, 19 years of age, world ranked number 3. He came through the preliminaries and then defeated in the quarterfinal from France, Stéphane Messi 3-0. On table 8, representing Great Britain, Ross Wilson. 17 years old, world ranked number 4. He is a student and made his international debut in 2011. He first tried the sport on holiday when he was 7. In the quarterfinal, he beat Poland's Marcin Szenecki 3-1. Up against, from China, Zhao Shuai, age 18 and world ranked number 1 in the quarterfinal. He defeated Hungary's Andras Schonker 3-0. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, semi-final Saturday continues. Let's make some noise for all these players!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Excel Arena. My name is Farrell Anthony and I'm your Indian commentator for this Class 7 semi-final match between Maxim Nikolenko from the Ukraine and William Bailey from Great Britain. Will Bailey is the current world number 2, has been ranked number 1. Maxim Nikolenko is the world ranked number 3, and he's age 19. These two players are very evenly matched. There isn't much with both players, and they're both going to be very explosive. Both like to get their forehands in. They've called time, and they're just about to start.
Match between William and first game, William to serve.
And it will be William Bailey in red to serve versus Maxim Nikolenko in a grey with purple trimming shirt. Both playing in black shorts. It's love all, it's Bailey to serve.
Round 1.
And Nikolenko takes the first point in this semi-final match. Oh, and that's great play from Bailey. Played it wide to Nikolenko's forehand and then put it down his backhand. Both players playing really well at the moment. World ranked number 2, world ranked number 3. You'd expect it to be a great match and a close match. Nikolenko to serve. Oh, and that's fantastic from Bailey. Turns to the crowd, but he's focused on what he needs to do. Straight back to the table. He leads 2-1 in the first game. Nikolenko to serve. And it's Bailey who takes the point. Nikolenko just missing the forehand. Wide to Bailey's backhand, just missed the table. Bailey leads 3-1. Oh, and that's a great punch from Bailey. Bailey plays with smooth rubber on his forehand and pimples on his backhand, which makes sure that he gets the ball on the table, but it's flatter. There's very little spin. And now, in this point, Nikolenko top spin to Bailey. Bailey back to Nikolenko, but it's Nikolenko who wins the point. Both players toweling down. Each player allowed to towel down at 6 points. It's Bailey who's 4-2 in front, and it's Nikolenko to serve. A great backhand from Nikolenko, down the line and then into the middle. Very, very strong, Nikolenko. Oh, and it seems like both players have brought their A game to the table today. Bailey playing a forehand topspin cross court, but Nikolenko playing a forehand topspin cross court again, just wide of Bailey. Both players really up for this game. And again, Nikolenko, knowing that Bailey's going to play cross court, he's actually there prepared for it, and he was ready to read it. So it's 5-4 to Nikolenko. This match has had an explosive start. It's fantastic. And that's a great shot from Bailey. Bailey just actually wins that point. It's now 5-all. And Nikolenko just tying his shoelaces, taking a bit of time, Could be a bit of gamesmanship there, but he's got the ball in his hand now. Bailey's just missed the ball there, put it in the net with his backhand. So the Ukrainian lead 6-5 with one serve to come. Heavy topspin from Bailey. Bailey, and what a great forehand, cross court. Nikolenko struggling with the speed just then. It's now 6-all, but both players very, very focused. Both look as though they've brought their A game. So it's going to be a very close game. Bailey taking a towel, taking some time out, refocusing. Serves down the backhand, punches down the backhand, down the line, and that's the one that wins it. And Gorad Zvedko, the coach, clapping as well, got up out of his seat. It's 7-6 to Bailey. Bailey serves cross court. Oh, and that's a fantastic, and he roars with delight as he plays that backhand into Nikolenko's backhand, and Nikolenko makes the error, puts it into the net. Bailey now leads 8-6 in the first game. Nikolenko to serve, and it's just touched the top of the net, and that'll be a let serve. So Nikolenko will be allowed to take that serve again. And again, Bailey there, playing the ball to Nikolenko's forehand. Nikolenko tried to topspin, but it just clipped the top of the net and went off the end. So Bailey now leads 9-6. And then Nikolenko switched, he got the ball and he played it deep into Bailey's backhand, and Bailey actually thought it was going down the forehand, but it went down the backhand. But it's Bailey to serve at 9-7. And that's a fantastic punch from Bailey, and he roars with delight. His face a real picture of focus and determination. It's 10-7 to Bailey. What a punch down the line. Nikolenko tried to retrieve it, and Bailey, and see his face, he's so determined to win this game. And he's just gone off the side there. Gone to Nikolenko's backhand, forehand again. It's now 10-8. And that's it. And he roars in delight. Takes the first game. He looks so focused, Bailey. He doesn't want to be denied in this game. Takes the first game 11-8. What a fantastic game of table tennis. Both players playing their A game, but it's Bailey who comes out on top. They both go back to their coaches. Bailey takes a slip of water. He's speaking to his coach, Gorad Zvedko, who's giving him some instruction, showing him what he wants him to do in this game, telling him exactly what he needs to do. What a great game of table tennis. Bailey and Nikolenko both back at the table now. Bailey's wearing his stock sweatbands, Grand Prix sweatbands, that's what I call them, black and white. Nikolenko to start, and he's missed the first top spin. Bailey roars with delight again. Nikolenko to serve, to cross court. Bailey plays it wide, punches wide again, forehand now top, and that's the forehand that wins it. And Bailey, he's got a lot of supporters in this crowd, they're all cheering, and Bailey playing really well. Puts his left fist in the air. Now Bailey to serve. And that's a great serve from Bailey. Forehand topspin, Nikolenko putting it off the end. And again, what a great serve from Bailey. Nikolenko, having lost the first, he now finds himself 4-0 down in the second. He goes to the table edge and wipes his hand. He now serves. It's Bailey punches. Nikolenko tries to punch the ball and just clips the net and it goes away. So Bailey now taking a 5-0 lead in this second game. Having started so well in first, Nikolenko struggling in the second. There's a forehand from Nikolenko and another from Bailey. And now it's more of a contained expression from Bailey. He takes a 6-0 lead. Bailey to serve, 6-0 up. And it's a let serve. Oh, and again, Nikolenko is still it. What a fantastic shot from Nikolenko. Bailey played a topspin off the side. Nikolenko returned it with interest. It was so quick. Bailey just stood there. Ridiculous shot. Bailey to serve. And what a great serve. Put backspin on that serve then. Nikolenko just putting it into the net. He now leads 7-1. Bailey in front, a game in front. He's one set to the good. Nikolenko topspin down the backhand. And again, Bailey punches that ball into Nikolenko's body. Nikolenko 8-1 down in the second with one serve to come. Bailey coming across the ball with backspin there, but it's actually just gone away. So Bailey now 8-2 up in the second game. And he's just served off the end. Bailey now leads 8-3. Backhand top, that's a fantastic topspin. Nikolenko thinks it's hit the edge. He's got no joy there with the referees, and Bailey's not acknowledged it either, so it's point away. Bailey now leads 9-3. Nikolenko, reverse serve. Bailey, oh, that's unbelievable. Bailey just 10-3 up. What a great flick, and then a backhand. Bailey's absolutely on this game today. It's unbelievable. And there it is, he plays a forehand topspin down the line. And a wry smile from Bailey. He knows he's playing well. And he's got loads of support in the crowd. And I'm sure we've just panned to some William Bailey supporters. Nikolenko rubs his head with his towel. He's looking for some inspiration from his coach. It's Bailey that's 2-0 up. He's not even taking a full time out. Gorad Zvedko's not had to say much to him. Maybe just carry on doing what you're doing and stay focused. Very good. Bailey wins that, takes that second game 11-3. And the crowd have gone absolutely bananas as Ross Wilson from Great Britain has also won the second game in his match on another table. Both Great Britain players are in front now, and the crowd have gone absolutely wild for Great Britain. They really want these guys to get to the final. But back to the action on table 2, where Bailey is leading Nikolenko by 2 games to 1. The world number 2 leads the world number 3. Bailey, short serve, top spin to Nikolenko's forehand, and then Nikolenko puts the ball into the net. Bailey with his second serve. Cross court to Bailey, punches. Oh, and he's tried to play it down the line, but Nikolenko very quickly got that forehand, too quick for Bailey, and Bailey's put in the net. Nikolenko on his toes now serving backhand, and then spins it, punches it down the line for a winner. Nikolenko wins the first two of the first 3 points. And again, he spun it up, backhand Bailey. Bailey just missing the ball. And now it's Nikolenko, who's actually 3-1 up in this third game. And he throws the ball across to Bailey, who's going to serve now. Bailey, good serve. Nikolenko just touched the edge, acknowledges that he's actually got an edge, and then puts his fist in the air. He knows he wants this game. So it's Bailey to save, 4-1 down. And again, he punches it really quickly into Nikolenko's backhand, and now Nikolenko leads 4-2. And Bailey taking the towel, and Nikolenko comes back to the table. Bailey's back at the table. Backhand serve from Nikolenko. Back to the backhand, and Bailey kicks the ball to the barrier, give himself some more time. But he knows that he's in this game. Nikolenko knows he's in this game. He's 4-3 up. Nikolenko serves short to the forehand. Bailey then misses with a punch to the middle. He's now 5-3 down. Bailey 5-3 down, but serving. Top spin into the middle, and then he's tried to punch that down the middle, but he just missed it. So the Ukrainian now leads 6-3 in the second game. Bailey serves, top spin. Oh, and that's a great top spin into Nikolenko's backhand. It was a bit flighty. Nikolenko misread the spin, and it's now 6-4 to Bailey in the third game. Ukrainian coach looking a bit pensive there. Bailey punching, forehand top spin, and it's just clipped the edge. To Bailey, who just picks the ball up, and it's now 6-5 to Nikolenko, the Ukrainian about to serve. Punching, and Bailey just missed it. He just missed that ball. Going backhand to backhand, and Bailey went cross court first, but just missed it. But it's the Ukrainian that leads 7-5. Bailey takes the towel, wipes his forehead, puts his towel back in. Nikolenko does exactly the same. Bailey. Bailey just clipping the net. And Bailey now 7-6 behind, with one serve to come. He's going to serve. He serves cross court. Nikolenko plays, punching it back to Bailey, who tries to go down the line but loses it. And it's now 8-6 to the Ukrainian. Ukrainian serves backhand into Bailey's backhand. Forehand from Bailey, and Bailey plays a strong forehand cross court. His co-scorer Vexco gets up as well, starts clapping. It's 7-8. Bailey 1 point behind, but it's Nikolenko serving. And now something really unusual. The referee is checking the height of the net. This is unbelievable. I don't know if somebody's complained about the height of the net, but there's nothing wrong with the net. She's taken out her measuring sticks and she's gone back to the table. It's now 7-8, Bailey trailing, Nikolenko serving, topspin from Nikolenko, backhand from Nikolenko, backhand from Bailey, forehand Bailey, and that's a winner! And Goran Zvedko, the coach, has punched the air with both fists. Bailey's punched the air with both fists. It's 8-all. Nikolenko throws the ball back to Bailey. And if you can hear some noise on the other crowd, on the other table, Ross Wilson's playing against somebody from China, I don't know who, but he's actually, the crowd have gone wild. Both teams, both matches are actually key. Bailey now 9-8 down, but he's serving. Nikolenko misses that forehand. Goran Zvedko, the coach, gets back on his feet. And it's 9-all to Bailey. And Bailey now 9-all. It's 9-all in the third game. Nikolenko to serve backhand. Nikolenko serves backhand. Bailey pushes that ball into the net. Nikolenko is still in this game. Got one serve to come. Backhand punch. Bailey with a forehand rocket right down the diagonal. Bailey wants to win this game. It's unbelievable. It's now 10-all. It's now juice, and what's going to happen is both players will only have one serve each. Bailey roars with delight. All Bailey to serve. Punches the ball down the backhand. Took Nikolenko topspin, punch, and Bailey roars with delight now. He goes 11-10 in front. It's the Ukrainian Nikolenko to serve. William Bailey from Great Britain has match point to go into the Class 7 final of the 2012 London Paralympic Games. Nikolenko serves. Oh, and he's put it into the net. Bailey just jabbed at that ball. Very quick. Wasn't expecting that serve. It's 11-all. Bailey to serve. Down the line. Oh, and it's Bailey's missed it. And Nikolenko now roars with delight. He now leads 12-11 in the third game. Nikolenko serves, topspin. And he roars with delight as Nikolenko takes that third game, 13-11. He takes his towel back to the coach, and there are a lot of Ukrainian supporters in this crowd as well. It's an unbelievable atmosphere. Nikolenko takes a swig of water, Bailey takes a swig of water. Both coaches giving their players some sort of advice. Very important that the players stay hydrated. Bailey wipes his face. Goran Zvedko, the coach of Great Britain, telling him exactly what he wants to do. The same with the Ukrainian coach, telling Nikolenko exactly what tactics to employ to be able to take a fourth game. Bailey wants to take this fourth game, and it's going to be a fantastic, fascinating match. Both players very, very well focused and both performing well. And if you can hear roars in the background, Ross Wilson from Great Britain is also playing. And he at the moment is 2-1 up in the games and 2-all. So back to the action on table 2. Nikolenko versus Bailey. for a place in the Class 7 final of the London 2012 Paralympic Games. Bailey just wiping the table, puts his towel back in his box, walks back to the table. Still very focused, on his toes. Nikolenko on his toes, very focused. He's going to serve in this fourth game. He's going to try and take the initiative away from Will Bailey. Serves, Bailey punches back, forehand, and it's Nikolenko who roars with delight at the first point. Bailey going back to the table. Nikolenko, what a great return from William Bailey. Bailey played that with a lot of backspin into Nikolenko's forehand, and he didn't have an answer. So it shows that Will Bailey's still focused. He will now serve. Bailey serves cross court, punches, and that's a great punch from Bailey. Very flat, punching with the pimples makes the ball go very flat on the table. Very little spin. Nikolenko didn't lift the ball. Bailey again punches down the forehand. Nikolenko plays a fantastic topspin cross court, and it's now 2-2. And Nikolenko roaring with delight. Bailey says, hold on a minute, I'm not ready, and goes back to the table. Bailey's now ready. Gets into his ready stance. Nikolenko back on serve. Bailey topspin. And Nikolenko's roared again. He's played it into Bailey's backhand, and it's now 3-2 to the Ukrainian. Bailey punching, and again a punch, and that's it. Bailey roars with delight. Vedko, the Great Britain coach, gets on his feet and roars with him. Bailey now 3-all. And takes to the towel. After every 6 points, he's allowed to take a break, and that's what he's done. Bailey now serving 3-all in the fourth game. Bailey serves, forehand, gets a forehand in, and again, and punches to the backhand. It's up in the air, but he's just missed it, and Nikolenko has roared with delight at the miss from Bailey. Nikolenko throws the ball back to Bailey. Bailey to serve. To the backhand, and that's a great backspin serve down the line from Bailey's forehand. It's now 4-all. And he's on his feet, Bailey. Nikolenko serves down the forehand. Topspin, it's clipped the net. Oh, and it's one that Bailey, it's gone away, and it's one for Bailey. It's 5-4 to Bailey. Nikolenko, backhand serve again. To Bailey's backhand, it's up in the air. And Bailey roars with delight as Nikolenko puts it off the side, puts it off the end of the table. Bailey is now 6-4 up. Bailey serves. Nikolenko, forehand topspin, backhand punch from Bailey, forehand punch. Nikolenko with a forehand topspin down the middle. Bailey caught between the devil and blue sea there. He didn't know whether to play a backhand or a forehand. And it's 6-5 to William Bailey from Great Britain. The forehand, punches, forehand again. Oh, and he roars with delight and says, come on, you can shout. And he wants to infuse the crowd. The crowd reply, the flags are waving. Lots of support for William Bailey in this XL arena. Nikolenko misses the ball. Gorad's Vedko up with Bailey, roaring with delight too. Will Bailey 7-5 in front. Push. He's going to punch it. And he roars again. And he punches the air with delight. as that Bailey plays a flat backhand punch into the Nikolenko backhand. Nikolenko takes to the towel and he's going to take a timeout. Bailey goes back to his corner, takes a sip of water. He's going to take some words of wisdom from his coach, Vedko, the Ukrainian coach, giving some advice to Nikolenko. Bailey straight back to the table, didn't need to take all the time out. He knows what he needs to do. Nikolenko right now going back to the table with his towel round his neck, puts the towel away. But it's Bailey with the initiative.
5-8.
Bailey, 8-5 in front. It's Nikolenko serving. He serves to the backhand. Bailey punches it up. Bailey gets the forehand, and he's played a top spin forehand round the table. That's a ridiculous shot at this stage of proceedings. Unbelievable. Bailey's still on it. He's 9-5 up. What a great game. Bailey 9-5 up in the fourth game. Takes his time, focuses, and now he's ready to serve. To the forehand, Nikolenko, top spin, and he's put it, Nikolenko's put the top spin off the table. Vedko nearly came into court then, but the game's not finished. It's 10-5 to Bailey. He's on match point. He's got 5 match points to reach the final of the London 2012 games. Bailey serves, punches to the backhand, punches to the forehand, and he's done it! And he jumps, and he's grabbed his coach, and he's unbelievable. Bailey has won the match 11-5. And Bailey and the crowd have gone wild. And you can see his mother in the crowd, and he's pointing to his own, and I don't know what Bailey's going to do now. I don't know if he's crying, I don't know if he's laughing. He's put both fists in the air. Bailey, William Bailey from Great Britain has reached the Class 7 final of the London 2012 Paralympic Games. He's justified his seed and he's the number 2 seed. He's roared with, and now he's composed himself. He's actually gone to the coach and shaken his hand and said thank you very much. Nikolenko's walked off court, but it's William Bailey who's actually reached the final of the 2012 Paralympic Games. He will be so happy. Vedko, they hug again, and I think now there are tears from Bailey. He's so happy. He's been a poster boy of British table tennis for a year now, and he's justified his seeding, and he's actually broken down in tears. He's handled it, he's played well all tournament. The first game he lost to Nikolenko, but he wins 3-1, 11-8, 11-3, losing the third 13-11, but winning the fourth 11-5. Bailey reaches the final of the 2012 Paralympic Games in London. My name's Farrell Anthony, and I'll be back with you shortly.
Representing Indonesia, David Jacobs. The umpire is Michael Payne from Great Britain. And the assistant umpire, Marta Sili from Hungary. On table 3, it's a class 5 match representing the Republic of Korea, Jung Yoon Chang. Representing Norway, Tommy Urhog. The umpire is Jiang Ying Chu from the People's Republic of China, and assistant umpire Margot Fraser from Great Britain. On table 1, it's a class 5 match representing the People's Republic of China, Qiao Ning Ning. Representing France, Gregory Rozek. The umpire is Victor Hugo Tikakala from Argentina, and assistant umpire Averill Roberts from New Zealand. On table 8, it's a class 9 match representing the Netherlands, Gerben Last. Representing Austria, Stanislav Fracik. The umpire is Karen Tong from Great Britain, and assistant umpire Tim LePage from Great Britain. London 2012 Paralympic Games. On table 4, it's a class 10 match representing Poland, Patryk Chojnowski. Representing Spain, Jose Manuel Reyes. The umpire is Gamal Abdelaziz from Egypt, and the assistant umpire Bernard Karau from Germany. Let's hear it for all the players on court now. London 2012 Paralympic Games.
Choice. You receive. You happy to hear?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Farrell Anthony. I am your in-ear commentator for this Class 10 men's
on table 6, it's a Class 9 match representing the People's Republic of China, Ma Lin. Representing France, Cedric Cabestany. The umpire is Neil Curtis from Great Britain, and the assistant umpire Boris Rako from Slovakia. London 2012 Paralympic Games.
So both players had their 2-minute warm-up. Both players left-handed attacking players. From China we have Jiang, and from Indonesia we have David Jacobs. They're both ready. Jiang to serve. It's love all. Jiang serves. Top spin just clips the net. David Jacobs from Indonesia takes the first game. Jiang serving again. Jacobs forehand. Jiang forehand. It just goes off the net. So Jiang wins that point. It's now 1-1. Jiang with a rocket forehand with side spin. A misread by David Jacobs. He now takes a 2-1 lead. Jacobs with a forehand. Jiang with a forehand. Oh, and that's a fantastic shot from David Jacobs. These two players, class 10, very mobile, both left-handed, both move very well, and naturally put a lot of side spin on their balls when they play them. Jiang plays forehand, and that's a fantastic finish from Jiang. Jiang in yellow, wearing red shoes. David Jacobs from Indonesia in red with black shorts. Plays a forehand cross court down the line, but then Jiang wins that point. Dave Jacobs serves, forehand cross court, and he's just clipped the side there. So it's now 4-3. David Jacobs from Indonesia to serve. And a flick that's actually just gone off the end of the table. Jacobs with a backhand down the line, and he wins that point, and so he's now 5-4 up. Jacobs spins, forehand. Jiang saying that it hit the edge there, but I don't know why, because that ball went down, so to me it looked like it hit the side, but the referee's given it. It's 5-all. Jiang. David Jacobs just misses the ball, and it's now 6-5. David Jacobs behind 6-5 to Jiang from China. David Jacobs serves. Touch short. Jiang. It was that much spin on the ball, it hit the net, went over the net and bounced back. Jiang acknowledging his good luck, but it's now 7-5 to Jiang from China. Jiang serves, and then a nice flick. Cross court to Jiang, who does a circle of celebration round the table and comes back to the table and prepares for his next point. David Jacobs bouncing on his feet. He knows he's in this game. It's 8-5. Jiang serves. David Jacobs, forehand topspin, backhand punch, and he's just put that ball into the net and it's gone off the side. So it's now 9-5 to David Jacobs. Sorry, to Jiang. David Jacobs serves, and it's popped up by Jiang, and now the deficit is reduced by David Jacobs to 9-6. David Jacobs serves. Cross court to Jiang, who plays it for, there's a net, backhand punch, and then a backhand punch from David Jacobs into the Jiang backhand, and he wins the point. Jiang ready to serve. Forehand serve, and what Jiang did there was very clever. It looked as though he might be putting backspin on the ball, but he put float on it. So when David Jacobs touched the ball, it went off the table. So Jiang 10-7 up, 3 game points. Forehand get from David Jacobs, and Jiang just clipping the top of the net. So it's now 10-8 to Jiang. Jacobs the serve from Indonesia. He's going to serve a forehand serve, and he served it cross court. Jiang goes cross court, then down the line, and then he tried to go cross court with the backhand, but he's just missed it. And so David Jacobs now reduces the deficit to 10-9. Jiang encouraging himself there. David Jacobs serves, and what a fantastic serve. He puts his fist in the air, puts loads of backspin, and the Indonesian crowd, the Indonesian supporters clapping. It's now 10-all. Jiang serves, and again that flick, just put not a lot of backspin on the ball, and it's now 11-10 to Jiang. What a great flick. David Jacobs playing a ball, Jiang just missing the clip in the top of the net, and it's now 11-all. Jiang to serve. Serves cross court. Touch from Jacobs, punch from Jacobs, forehand from Jacobs. Oh, and then forehand from Jiang. Wide to Jacobs' forehand, and he misses the ball. So it's Jiang who will receive serve from David Jacobs. It's 12-11. Jacobs needs this to take the game to juice again. But it's Jiang who moves round to his forehand and dances with delight around the table before taking the game 13-11. Both players going back to their corner to actually take some advice from their coaches, take a sip of water or sugary drink to give them some energy.
Level. One love.
So at the start of the second game, Jacobs takes the first 2 points. What a strong forehand from David Jacobs there. Great athleticism from both players. Both these players very strong with their legs. Jiang to serve. David Jacobs, and that's a great ball. It just went a bit long, and David Jacobs just playing that ball wide into Jiang's backhand and takes an early 3-0 lead. Jiang serves. David Jacobs, there was a lot of backspin on that ball then. David Jacobs tried to lift it and it went into the net. He now leads 3-1. On a service error there from Jiang. It's now 3-2. Oh, and a wild shot there from Jiang. It makes it Indonesia 4, China 2. Jiang to serve from China. David Jacob from Indonesia to receive. Jiang serves. David Jacob round the corner. Oh, and that's fantastic from Jiang. So quick was he onto that ball. Loads of topspin with a bit of side spin. David Jacobs misread it and the ball went off the table. Jiang serves. Cross court. Now it's a push. Topspin from... Oh, and what again? Very strong Jiang with that forehand. As soon as he can get an opportunity to get that forehand, he rushes round and spins that ball up and shouts at David Jacobs in delight that he won the point. It's now 4-all. David Jacobs to serve. And again, Jiang roars with delight. A forehand flick is working well for him. Moves his feet very well, gets into position, takes the ball early. That's the key here. He takes the ball early so he can make that shot. Topspin from Jacobs. And now Jacobs again. Topspin, both players topspin heavy. And now it's 5. And now it's 5-all. Jiang, 26 years of age. Plays cross court, and now it's loop to loop. Jiang looping again from the table. David Jacobs away from the table and now lobbing. Jiang up in the air. Jiang again. David Jacobs, no, just missed the ball. What a fantastic rally. Jiang now 6-5 in front. Taking some time out. And serves. Oh, and Jacob was round like a cat to pick that ball out. It was unbelievable. He moved his quick feet so quickly. I didn't see them move. It was great stuff from Jacobs. It's now 6-all in the second game. Jacobs to serve.
Please.
Jacob to serve. Goes cross court and now we're loop to loop. Jiang, the ball went high, but he's missed the ball. And the Indonesian crowd have gone bananas. They've actually seen that their boy is in front and it's now 7-6 to Indonesia. David Jacobs 7, Jiang 6. David Jacobs serves again, forehand topspin. Oh, and he tried to go down the line there, but Jiang getting the ball and then he kicks the ball away to buy himself a bit more time. Comes back to the table to compose himself. Jiang to serve. Serves cross court. What a punch from Jacobs. Oh, and Jiang so quick. Although David Jacobs punched the ball, Jiang was onto it again very, very quick. And now leads 8-7 in this second game. Jiang to serve. Back into the... Oh, and Jiang's playing forward, and then it goes wide, and that's a great tactic from David Jacobs. What it is was pin the ball wide into the backhand while Jiang was playing forward, and then paid it down the line. So now it's 8-all in the second game of this Class 10 match in the London Paralympic Games 2012. Jacobs to serve. Serves cross court. Jiang straight onto that. It was just too long, that serve then. It just drifted Jiang and Jiang was looking for it. He blows the ball and passes it back to Jacobs. He's now 9-8 in front. Jacobs serves. Topspin again. And again it's just drifted long. And now Jiang 10-8 up. David Jacobs takes his towel, wipes his face, comes back. Jiang taking his time, walking round, blowing the ball, picks the bat up again, puts the ball in his bat, top of his bat. He's now ready to serve. Serves cross court. Dave Jacobs. Oh, and that's fantastic. Again, the ball just drifted a bit long, and both these players are very strong at getting in with their strong forehands. It's now 10-9 to Jiang from China. Serving. Serves to Jacob. Touch short. And again, that was fantastic. Before he went cross court and then he just touched it over the net. Jiang wasn't expecting that. And now we're at deuce again. It was deuce in the first game. It's deuce in the second game. Both these players are evenly matched. Dave Jacob to serve. One serve each from now on. Jiang. Great topspin. Oh, and then when they commit themselves to that ball, it goes wide. If they're not there, then the other player can get the ball back on the table. Jiang did just that, and now he's 11-10 in front, and he's serving, taking his time, thinking about what he's going to do with the ball. He now serves. David Jacobs up, and then we're into topspin. David Jacobs, topspin, backhand, oh, and he just missed it. Jiang, what a fantastic rally, but it's Jiang who comes out on top. He now leads the game, leads the match 12-10 in that game, and he now leads the game by 2 games to 0. Taking the first game 13-11, taking the second game 12-10. This game is really close. This match could go to 5. It's that close, but it's Jiang who has the advantage. Jiang listening to his coach in the corner, who's very animated, telling him what to do. In contrast, the Indonesian coach talking to Dave Jacobs is very, very calm. Very, very calm. Gives him a drink of water. China, always traditionally strong at table tennis, and Jiang is one of the best players in the world. He won the Paralympic Games in the year 2008, and he also got a team gold in 2008. So he's got pedigree. David Jacobs, in the meantime, he has won a lot in Asia. He actually beat Jiang in China, but in a group match. But it's Jiang who actually leads 2-0, and he's going to serve in this third game. Jiang. Serve, flicks, back to the backhand. David Jacobs top spins, but it's Jiang with a stronger topspin that takes the first point. Jiang to serve in the third game. Serves, David Jacobs, forehand topspin, very strong, but Jiang tried to get round onto his forehand in the backhand side, but he wasn't quick enough. David Jacobs taking that point, and it's now 1-1. Both these players will try and get their forehands in when they can. And he's just flicked that off the side, Jiang. It's now 2-1 to Jacobs in this third game. Jacobs serves. Jiang, topspin. Oh, fantastic topspin from David Jacobs there. Heavy topspin. Used his legs to generate the power and the spin, and was rewarded. He now leads Jiang 3-1. Jiang serves. David Jacobs. A topspin from Jacobs again, and they have it. The ball was tight, but as soon as the ball was drifting long, David Jacobs up, spinning heavy. Missed time from Jiang. It's now 4-1 to the Indonesian. Jiang serves. Cross court, and again he came across the ball and Jiang's missed, and it's now 5-1 to David Jacobs from Indonesia. Takes his time to compose himself before he serves. Jiang to serve. Jacobs serves, and he actually plays a rocket forehand into Jiang's forehand, and he now leads 6-1. Jiang looking very quizzical, doesn't know what's happened in this game, but he is 6-1 down. Jiang. Return serve. Jiang on David Jacobs, top spin, and Jiang tried to top spin the ball back, but it went away. He's behind 6-1. David Jacobs to serve. Top spin, backhand. And he keeps missing the backhand for some reason, David Jacobs. He's now 6-2 up, he's still got the advantage, but it's Jiang to serve. Jiang serves. Forehand cross. And again, what David Jacobs is doing well, he's coming across the ball, coming across with side spin and back spin, and it's making it very difficult for Jiang to actually get the ball on the table. He now leads to 7. And what a great, we put the top spin just off the edge. The ball drifted long from Jiang, but David Jacobs couldn't capitalise. He's now 7-3 in front in the third game. David Jacobs serves. And again, top spin. And 2 fantastic top spins from Jiang there. David Jacobs with a wry smile. He got the first one back, but he had no answer to the second one. David Jacobs serve. Great backspin serve. Misread by Jiang. David Jacobs punches the air, pumps his fist. He's now 8-4 in front, and it's Jiang to serve. Jiang serves. David Jacobs in again. That ball just drifting long. It's now 9-4 to David Jacobs from Indonesia, and he's 2 points away from taking this match into a 4th game. And again, but that's a fantastic top spin from Jiang. David Jacobs top spinned off the bounce, and Jiang, as quick as you like, top spinned it back cross court. Ridiculous shot, fantastic. David Jacobs serve. He's played it down the middle, and that's a fantastic shot. That's a great tactic to play it down the middle, giving Jiang no width at all. He now leads 10-5. He has 5 game points and takes it at the first time of action, 11-5. So David Jacobs from Indonesia takes the match into a 4th game, and he now leads. Jiang now leads the match 2-1. So both players go back to their coaches. David Jacobs takes his white towel and wipes his face. This game is really evenly poised. We've got a lot of Indonesian support for David Jacobs in the crowd, and we have for China as well. So both players have got their supporters. It's the 4th game. It's going to be David Jacobs to serve. It's love all. And there's been a slight delay to the start of proceedings because the referee wants to wipe the table down. There's probably a bit of sweat on the table, and the referee has come and just wiped the sweat off, and now the game can proceed. As he walks back to his chair, Jiang bounces the ball on the table, wipes his brow. He's ready to serve. It's Jacobs to serve. Top spin, and a great forehand top spin, and another dance from Jiang as he skips towards the barrier in delight that he's actually won that point. Jacob. And Jiang just missed the ball, a very simple ball, and it's 1-1. David Jacobs Still in this game, it's 1-all in the 4th game. Jiang to serve. Just settling himself. Serves cross court. Jacobs cross top spin. And Jacobs, and it's a top spin again. And that's fantastic. David Jacobs, 2 top spins, and it's with the 3rd one that top edged from Jiang. So he now leads 2-1. Jiang serves again. And again Jiang, he wasn't expecting that ball wide to his forehand. And so he stepped, although he got across, he wasn't across quick enough and he didn't time it correctly. So it's David Jacobs, 3-1 in front. David Jacobs serves. High topspin, punch. And again, Jiang missing with the forehand. It's 4-1 to Jacobs. David Jacobs plays forehand aggressive, but he's got pimples on his backhand, so the ball goes flat, it's up in the air, and that one's too high. Jiang will eat those for dinner, breakfast and tea every day. Jiang again. Jiang is just behind 4-2, but he's about to serve. Jiang serves. Oh, and it just clipped the net.
2-4.
What a great ball from Jiang, using all his athleticism there to move round onto his backhand side to play a forehand into Jacobs' forehand. David Jacobs, no chance. It's now 4-3 to David Jacobs from Indonesia. Flicks, top spin, and again, it took what David Jacobs is not doing is playing a strong ball, so Jiang is getting a second bite of the cherry, and he's getting him much stronger. So it's now 4-all to Jiang from China. David Jacobs, and it's gone away again, so David Jacobs now leads 5-4. David Jacobs serves, top spin, in wide into Jiang's back forehand, and now takes a 6-4 lead. Jiang is going to serve. Both players are left-handed. Jiang serves, it's short, a top spin, oh, it's a great, David Jacobs taking the initiative now, much stronger in his approach to the game. And it's now David Jacobs who leads Jiang from China 7-4, a fantastic match. Jiang serves, David Jacobs cross court, and that's a fantastic shot from Jiang. Brilliant, down the line into David Jacobs' forehand, who now puts his bat and ball on the table, goes to towel down. He needs to compose himself. He's now 7-5 in front, and he's serving, and he's going to be serving to Jiang, who stood waiting to receive. High ball, and again David Jacobs wins that point, played it wide into Jiang's backhand and then wide to the forehand and wins the point. He's now 8-5 up. David Jacobs serve. Oh, and he served into the net. Now then, it's 8-6 to Jiang, who bounces the ball on the table, puts it on his bat, ready to serve. Oh, and David Jacobs stamps in disgust and he misses an open net, really. An open court, Jiang well out of position, a clear winning opportunity, but he didn't take it. So now, it's Jiang who trails 8-7. Jiang serves, David Jacobs cross court, it's up in the air, And that was a fantastic shot from Jiang. With Chinese support, they're waving their flags. David Jacobs now takes the timeout, puts the bat and ball on the table, goes back to the coach. Jiang takes his towel and goes back to his coach. Takes a drink. Both players take a drink. This is 35 seconds left for a timeout. Each player is allowed a minute timeout in a match consisting of 5 games, and it's David Jacobs who's taken the timeout first. David Jacobs to serve, 8-all in the 4th game. Top spins. Hits the Jiang side before it hit the side of David Jacobs. And it's now David Jacobs who had the advantage, 9-8. David Jacobs serves. It's a top spin. Jiang tries to stop spin it back. David Jacobs punches the air in delight as he now leads 10-8. David Jacobs, 10-8 in front. Jiang to serve, top spin, backhand, and that Jiang is still moving very well, and he wins that point with 2 great forehands. He's now 10-9 behind, but he has 1 serve to come. David Jacobs steadies himself, ready stance. He's going to top spin it. Oh, and he's just gone off the end, and it's now 10-all. Jacobs serves. It's high. And Jacobs, oh, and he's missed it. Jiang played a forehand from the backhand side, then a forehand from the forehand side. And he was just about to move across to play another forehand, but Jacobs missed it. So now, Jiang from China has match point to go into the Class 10 final of London 2012 for the 2nd time in a row. He steadies himself.
Play on, please.
The referee's telling him to play, so he's going to serve a backhand. Jacobs spins it, and it's a great return from David Jacobs. He's now going to serve. It's 11-all at deuce. Each player will only take 1 serve alternate. So now it's David Jacobs to serve. He serves, Jiang flicks, and that's a great flick. He's flicked it into David Jacobs' backhand, and it wasn't quick enough, David Jacobs. So now again, Jiang with the advantage, 12-11, match point. Jiang serves, Jacobs spins again, Jiang spins it, and it's Jiang, and he roars with delight. And he goes to his coach, shakes his hand, and then shakes David Jacobs' hand and points his fist at the Chinese crowd to acknowledge their support. He reaches the final for a 2nd time. He was in the final in the Paralympic Games in Beijing, in his hometown. He's now come to London 2012 and got to the final. What a great spectacle of table tennis. But it's David Jacobs who loses and will go into the bronze medal match. Jiang jumps over the barrier and goes to be congratulated by all his teammates who've been supporting him. He's in the final. David Jacobs will play the bronze medal match. What a fantastic match. My name's Farrell Anthony. I've been your in-ear commentator for this London 2012 Paralympic Games. Good night, have a safe journey home, and I will speak to you tomorrow.
We have seen some fans. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. We hope you've enjoyed the Paralympic Games. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please take all your belongings with you, and if you can take rubbish to dispose in the relevant bins in the boulevard, that would be very much appreciated. If you are moving on now from Excel, please turn left to exit the venue. For travel services to central London, please go to Prince Regent DLR station. For services to Stratford, please go to Pontoon Dock DLR station. Keep enjoying the City of London, and of course, keep enjoying London 2012, these Paralympic Games.
But just to let you know that Antonina Kinska is the world rank number 3, Stefano Greber world rank number 4, so it should be a very close match. Kinska to serve, and straight away Greber in there with a forehand smash to take the first point of this great semi-final. Again, Greber, long rally, but Greber coming out on top. She now leads 2-1. Oh, Greber played a backhand down the line then and tried to go forehand cross court and just missed the table, so it's 2-all, level, Kinska to serve. Great backhand there from Greber. Oh, and she's gone for that forehand again and just missed. So Antonina Kinska takes a 3-2 lead. Oh, and there you go. That's classic forehand play from Greber. Playing it wide to Kinska's forehand and getting the point. So it's now 3-all. Players are allowed to towel down after every 6 points, and so that's what Greber's taking the opportunity to do at this point in time. And as she gets the ball, she's going to serve her backhand. And she served it cross court. Kinska, oh, and she's just made an error there, so Greber leads 4-3.
3-5.
And again. Oh, and again, Greber going for the forehand top spin, cross court, and then trying to play it down the line. She's missed a couple of those, but she still leads the Ukrainian 6-4 in this first game of the semi-final, women's class 6. Backhand cross court from Greber, and then backhand down the line, which wins the point. Fantastic tactical play there from the German, with one serve to come. Oh, and then she went for one down the line, but just missed. So Kinska picks up that point, and now is behind 7-5. Greber taking the opportunity to take a break, as the players are allowed to do, every 6 points.
5-7.
Greber going for a backhand and just missing. So the Ukrainian reduces the deficit to 7-6 with one serve to come. Forehand serve, backhand cross court. Oh, and she's just put it in the net, Greber, and it's now 7-all. A very tight, very close match, as you would expect from a world ranked number 3 and number 4 player. Again, Kinska punches the air in delight as she wins that point, makes Greber make the error. She now leads 8-7. Greber cross court, and that was a let serve.
7-8.
Greber playing to the middle and then wide. She's gone down the line again. Kinska gets the ball back, and she misses the ball, and Kinska again punches the air in delight as she now takes a 9-7 lead in this first game of this women's class singles standing disability match.
10-7.
And again, she's probably got just a bit tight, Greber, and she's missed a few points in a row, and Ukrainian now match point. And a great side spin, top spin serve to take the first game, 11-7. The Ukrainian, the happiest, punches the air. Now they'll both go back to their coaches for a bit of advice and guidance. The German coach being really expressive with his hands, telling Greber what he wants her to do in the second game to get back into the match. She's also taking on some water. It's important that the players remain hydrated during the match because it can affect their performance. The Ukrainian coach telling Kinska what he wants her to do as well. He's got a bottle of water in his hand. Greber's playing in a green shirt. Kinska is playing in purple with a stripy pattern. Very colourful match, very colourful clothing as well. And Kinska's not come back to the, she's taken the full minute as she's allowed to do. The coach is still giving her instructions. And as he waves her away, she comes back to the table. 1-0 up against Greber from Germany. So this is the start of the second game, Greber to serve. She's gone cross court and then down the line and then back cross court, and she's missed that forehand again down the line. The Ukrainian shouts in delight. Kinska Rapid to take the first point of this second game. Greber cross court again. Into the middle, and that was a great tactical move there. Playing the ball wide into Kinska's backhand and then to the middle to level the game at 1-1. And she keeps missing that forehand down the line. She's okay cross court at the moment, but she's probably just going a bit too hard. Playing backhand to backhand now, cross court, and Greber gets that backhand cross court and wins the point. So she's now serving at 2-2. Serves into the middle.
2-3.
Kinska just acknowledging the fact that she hit the edge of the bat, apologising to the player for the error, but she takes the point. She now leads 3-2.
4-2.
Greber serving the ball into the net and now trails 4-2. Both players toweling down at 6 points, as they're allowed to do.
4-2.
Kinska to serve. And there you go, a massive roar from the German there as she plays the forehand down the line. Forehand smash down the line to reduce the deficit to 4-3. Oh, great backspin serve. A lot of heavy backspin on that Kinska serve just then. Forehand backspin serve. And a fist in a face from the Ukrainian to take a 6-3 lead in the second. And the German coach sees it's really crucial that Greber doesn't let this game slip, so he calls a timeout. Each player allowed a timeout within a 5-game match. And he's taken that early, but he knows how important it is for Greber to get back into this second game. She takes a sip of water, She's listening to her coach intently, who's given her some instructions. Also, the Ukrainian coach is giving Kinska, his player, some advice as well. Probably encouraging her to say, you're doing the right things, keep on doing what you're doing. But it's Greber who has to take back the initiative and try and wrestle back this game so she can take it into a third game with confidence. So the timeout clock ticking down, and both players come back to the table. And it's Kinska to serve. And again, Greber, she misses the ball, and Kinska dancing around with delight about missed serve. Oh, and that's the first time in this match that Greber went down the diagonal and then down the line with a winner. She now trails 7-4 in this second game. A forehand topspin just missed there. And the Ukrainian Kinska is dancing around with delight. She's keeping on her toes, keeping herself bubbly. And again, she punches the air in delight as she wins that point. She now leads 9-4. With one serve to come. She's going to serve a forehand serve with a bit of side spin down the line, and that actually wins the point. So she's now 10-4 up with 6 match points. Greber to serve. Serves down the line, and then she top spins cross court and tries to go down the line again, but misses. Kinska punches the air in delight, so she's taken that second game 11 points to 4. So both players go back to their respective coaches. Kinska will be happier having taken the first game 11-7 and the second game 11-4. But the German coach and the Greber won't give up. It's a best of 5, and anything can happen in a best of 5. Lots of times players have come back from 2-0 to win 3-2. And so the Ukrainian coach will be telling his charge to just make sure she concentrates and carries on playing the way she is, and try to finish the match as quickly as possible. So now as we await the third game, Kinska bouncing around, making sure she's on her toes. And she will serve in this third game. Serves forehand on the diagonal, and then she plays into the middle. Greber plays a backhand down the line and wins the point. That's a fantastic point from Greber just then. She leads 1-0. Kinska plays forehand down the line, and then she smashes off the table, so Greber now takes a 2-0 lead in the third game. Serves down the line, and then smashes down the line. And Kinska gets the ball back high. And so she now leads 2-1. German to serve. Oh, she's just played a topspin, which has just clipped the edge. She wins the point, but she does acknowledge the fact that she did get the edge. Great sportsmanship, and she now leads 3-1. And again, Kinska just missing the ball. Greber playing backhand down the diagonal. She's playing with pimples, which doesn't give a lot of spin. So if you misread the ball, it'll fly off the table. And again, the forehand of Greber has not been working as well today as it was yesterday. But I'm sure she feels confident that she can turn this around. She now leads 4-2. And she plays the back. Oh, and she's missed the backhand. She tried to play the backhand down the line and then to the middle and just missed it. So now only leads 4-3. And again, the backhand into the net. The Ukrainian shouts with delight. It's now 4-4 all. Oh, and that's a nice topspin. She moved very quickly then, Greber. She went from a backhand to a forehand very quickly to win the point. Greber now leads 5-4 in the third game. Again, she's playing with a backhand down the line from Greber, and a forehand to the forehand side of Greber, which wins the Ukrainian the point. She now leads. It's now 5-all in the third game. Greber serves cross court, and then she goes back down the line into the middle, and then she tried to play it down the line again, but just went away into the net. The Ukrainian again punches the air in delight and now leads 6-5. And again, she just keeps missing the forehand, Greber. It must be really unnerving for her, but she's now 7-5 behind in this third game. She towels down, but you can see she's encouraging herself, saying, come on, I can still do this. Kinska takes a towel as well. It's 7-5 to the Ukrainian, and she's going to serve. Forehand serve from Kinska. And again, she points to the heaven with one finger. She now leads 8-5, and she gets closer to taking this third game, and in effect the semi-final match to progress to the final. And she plays a forehand, but Greber plays a backhand, and she was coming in for the smash, but Kinska missed the table anyway, so she's now reduced the deficit to 8-6. She's still in this game, the German. She still believes it's her serves. Plays the backhand topspin again, and goes down the line, and then cross court, and then the forehand topspin, cross court. And then she tried to play the backhand, and she just missed it. And she now trails 9-6. The Ukrainian was very good there, making sure she got the ball back in difficult areas. Backhand. Oh, and that's a strong backhand from Greber there. Played it, and she's now 9-7 in the third game. But it is the Ukrainian Kinska who will serve. Plays with backspin, side spin, and then she played down the middle, still down the middle. Greber, oh, and she's just gone for the forehand there. And the Ukrainian shouts with delight as she reaches game point. It's match point now for Antonia Kinska. 10-7 up. Forehand side spin serve. Oh, and she's done it. And she puts both hands in the air and punches a fist with her left hand. Punches the fist with delight. She goes to shake Greber's hand. Both hands to all her supporters. Greber also acknowledges the support she's had from the crowd. Kinska now goes to shake both the referee's hands. As she goes back, she's got a wry smile on her hand. She takes her bat as well, back to the coach, shakes the German coach's hand, and then gets a hug from her Ukrainian coach. Greber, unfortunately, although she's smiling, you can tell she's disappointed, but she loses the match 3-0. What a great occasion for Kinska to reach the final. The Ukrainian coach will be happy with that. It was a great game, very competitive, but in the end, Kinska wins 11-7, 11-4, 11-7. My name's Farrell Anthony, I've been your in-ear